Hello, everybody. My name is Mike. I am your full spastic alchemist, and this is I Drink and I Play Things. And we're going to be playing a little Dragon Age The Veilguard tonight. It's been a little while since I played this. I think the only game that it's been longer than is Mass Effect, which I will hopefully get to soon. I mean, just in a couple of days, not just like, some nebulous time frame. But tonight I'm going to be enjoying a hot bourbon apple cider. This is a fantastic drink. It's super easy. It may feel like I'm mailing in this cocktail, and I am. But I do love this, and this is like one of the ones I can... I'll make it home, and it's just super comforting and super tasty. I do, realize this is like one of the drinks I need to be kind of careful with because it goes down just so nicely. And I am going to be using my bacon bourbon on this one, so it's a little mix of flavors, something tasty. I get two tasties out of it. All right. So, let's begin. First thing I'm going to need is my bacon bourbon. See, it says bacon right there. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces. In part because I'm being good. Oof. Thanks, Boris. Almost just spilt that on me and on the cat. I don't think I need my cat to be smelling like bourbon. And you pour that into your serious gaming cat mug. Cap this off. It's almost time for me to make another bacon bourbon. I might need more bacon. Next up, I come prepared. Add your hot apple cider. I did warm this up in the microwave. You can warm it up on the stove top if you want. Now you can add as much cider to that. This is definitely a, mix to taste. I mean, you are going to get the flavor. It's just how much of what flavor you're going to aim for. So this can actually be a fairly toned down cocktail. Just have like a hint of the bourbon and it's fantastic. Or you can go, pretty heavy and then, you're going to enjoy yourself a bourbon forward cocktail. But here we go. Cheers to you. And definitely cheers to me. You know what? I think I taste the bacon in the bourbon more with this beverage than I do on any of the other beverages that I make with it. I don't know why. I don't know what the cider flavor and spices do to amp up the baconness of my bourbon, but I like it. All right. So I need to get back into, I believe I am, am I on the roof? I'm like halfway through a mission here. Let's get you over to that side of the game and see where I am. Also be good if I put my headphones on so I can hear the game.
Our trail is frayed, but the spillway's our best bet. Let's go.
Yep. Now I'm going back up. That area I was just kind of screwing around with.
Rana's not a shadow dragon, so you work with Templars too.
Rana's clean and her information's good. The rest? Only when I have to.
And the spillway?
Rana mentioned Alvin Bataris, and she doesn't share rumors unless they're likely. Alvin's father oversaw some construction there. If he's visiting this part of town, that narrows the search.
I believe I already kind of cleared out the loot from this area. But apparently, you know, I can miss something. All right, up and away.
A barrier. They don't want people getting near the deal. Find the unshielded crystals and we're through.
That's one down.
Must be one left. That's it. We can cut through the barrier now.
I'm not getting across there.
We need to keep moving. Voices. There's someone up ahead.
Alvin Bataris, your relic.
Gods rise and power with them, for the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Alvin's our buyer, and a Venatori. Sounds like the cult is working for the gods.
You're supposed to wait.
Just a taste of that power.
He's using it now? Move! We need to get closer. We can't let him bolt. Venatoris don't need that relic.
You're here to stop me. You can't stop the Venatori. This power will what? Impressive risen guard. Can you even control it?
Shoot for us!
Lace wins again.
Got it!
Got us to the distance.
The Venatori's power is on the rise, and this part's mine.
You're not keeping that relic!
We're under fire. Look out!
Come on.
Get clear. Oh, good. This wasn't fun enough.
They're aiming for us! Look, get out of there!
I'm ready.
Ranged attackers! They're at range!
You won't walk away from here!
More demons! We can't let them get
We need to stop them here. We're under fire.
far!
Got us from a distance.
Ranged incoming! What's in trouble? That one, that one!
You think I won't walk away from this? Our plan!
You won't be releasing any more demons.
And you're the smuggler. I know you. You're part of the Thread crime syndicate. Smuggling, sure. But red lyrium. Working with Venatori. It's not your style.
Here they are. My son is no cultist. He was completely misled. We appreciate your help, Knight Commander. Let's go.
Nice try, Venatori Rise.
You know he's guilty. How much did it cost the Magister?
Watch it, Gallus, or you'll be charged.
With what? I tie something up and you undo it. Isn't this familiar?
Save the sob story. We got the smuggler. Or do you want Bataris to release her too?
I'll find a way to fix this.
Damn it.
So that's a day in Minrathous.
Like all the rest.
And here I thought we'd say hello to the Shadow Dragons and be on our way.
Someone's a dreamer. We got the relic and the smuggler. The shadows will watch the cult. If that leads to the gods, they'll send word. It's not perfect, but count your wins. You don't always get them, especially here.
Oh, you're not letting me.
It wasn't a perfect ending, but Docktown was safe. From tonight's demons, anyway. Nev's past was coming back to haunt her. She just didn't know it yet.
Following a Shadow Dragon lead and a tip from her Templar contact, Rana Nev stopped Minotauri Albin Baratus from claiming a dangerous relic, but the involvement of the Thread Crime Syndicate took Nev by surprise, working with the cults, not their style. What's worse, Baratus' rich father bribed his son out of trouble. Nev wasn't happy, but that's her life in Minrathous. She takes the wins where she can get them.
I should see what Nev has to say.
I got 1 point available. And I'm out of points. All right. Oh, she's already got that. No points available. Oh. Here we go. Suddenly looking. Hey, that looks like an AD table.
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
That'll be something at some point. And things that will be something at some point. Actually, that might be something after I get done with this, talking to the characters. The chest washed up on the lighthouse. Not sure whether it's just luck or if we get a friend out in the fade who wants to help. Nev. Defense 48, ability damage plus 23. So much higher, but a reduced. Whoa. Cold resistance plus 5. Yeah. We'll put it on for now. My helmet is already better. Oh, but if I'm throwing around ice, Can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that. So now let's check out what I can upgrade. Oh, I'm missing something. Okay, never mind. Nothing from Lucien. Nothing for Nev. Something for Nev. Oh, short stuff. Okay. And now I finally understand that workshop much better.
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
I hadn't seen that before.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
That's someone I haven't met yet. Might be a little bright in here. Oh.
Oh, Rook! Good to see you. Irulan and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready.
If you want a more comfortable space, I'm sure there's empty rooms we haven't found yet.
I'd rather be somewhere I can smell soil and plants. Familiar, you know?
I do.
Oops. See what's going on here.
Onward, dweller.
See if I have to fight my way through here again.
The spirits are returning.
And thriving again. Good for them.
Are any of them merchants?
What does Spirit spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Forged by a notorious bandit from his stolen bounty, the suit of armor was eventually abandoned when it made him a target for rivals everywhere. Ooh. I'm kind of curious. Might be the only merchant.
The path can be breached. Bring what the gods have hidden.
That's the way I gotta go.
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy. Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
My shoulder-launched kitten is being very demanding. Ooh, Bobby.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Odd. Anvalanim is the ancient elven word for womb.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm just the assistant.
Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
But I don't know if this stuff is like actually going to be useful later down the road.
Till next time.
Of course, I just upgraded this thing. But wait, where'd it go? Oh, I wonder if it's... Check out companions. Yep. Actually, that's useful because she actually has a bunch of cold spells.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Dormitory. Why are they so close to the shop? Ready if you are.
carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
It's just effect.
Got it.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Yes. It's definitely black down here.
May come back for that one.
Got it.
And while I'm waiting for that heal, I'll give myself a little boost myself. That was almost English, Mike.
Don't like the sound of that. Can you get through here? Got to clear the obstacle somehow.
Alright, there's got to be something here. This leads to, there we go.
That did it. We can get through now.
I got a flight on me. Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats so I can leave this place. Shadow Dragon agents, they're down here with us.
About to have a problem.
Let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more reinforcements. We have to take out the leaders.
Making the rest of us look bad, bro.
All right. Oh, that ain't, cannot be changed during combat.
My job's done. Your turn.
Good to go. Whatever you say. Let's go get him. The Darkspawn are coming out of those pools of light. We have to destroy them. Nice hit, Nev. That did something, but there must be another.
Time for a fight.
Ready again.
Something's ready. Got him to the distance.
You feed the gods!
Ready again. They're at range.
I'm good to go. Those Darkspawn and Victoria were on the same side.
I know. And I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life. At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe if the shadows freeze the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Krill weave, gold. All right. Anything else? No. Oh, okay. Ladder. Hall of the Unknown Magister.
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
Oh, that was a waste.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
Will do. As soon as I see if I can pick up some trinkets. Like that.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Let's not jump to conclusions before we have more answers.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted heading towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go. Tomorrow. The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Well, while I have this moment, you see now this is where I said this drink can get me into trouble if I'm not careful, which is why I'm measuring, because it is super tasty and it goes down super easy. So 1.5 ounces of bacon bourbon. spill any of that. And next, a little hot cider. A little bit left in there. I may have it as cider, but I don't think I'm going to be having any more bourbon. It's a school night. I don't need to make myself miserable for tomorrow. Oh. Cheers to you. Hey, cheers to you, Gala. You don't get any of this. Mine. It's all mine. All right. Let's get back to the game.
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track.
Anyone else? We're going to regen a little bit. And apparently we impaled him right into the wall.
Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Nice. You do that. You do that.
set up, you do the rest.
All right, I need to switch. How do I do that? Yeah.
Got things ready.
One for us.
Locked. There has to be.
Unitary, stop leaving the rooftop passage open and it lets in a draft.
Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Sounds like a way to get inside without being seen.
If they left it open again.
Oh, I just want to see if I can. Here we go. At least I got one now. Hello, kitty. Oh, there we go. Two. Let's see this.
There's a problem.
There we go. Someone follow up.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
At some point, I'll figure out how to use that Illyrium dagger. Like, in play. And what is... Oh, they're just red lanterns. Don't mean nothing. Yeah, like I've already climbed up these things.
Lots of Venatori. We must be close.
Let's finish this.
Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open again.
That one, that one.
I definitely need some healing. And before I climb down to something unknown, I'm going to wait till everybody's sort of recharged. In about 26 seconds. Hi. All right.
That sounds like magic, I think. Venatori up to no good, I bet.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then we figure it out. They're using magic to control.
Flame Chained Mage. So we're going to do a Blizzard.
That Darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Get them! We can't let Darkspawn be released into the city!
Now it's your turn. My job's done. Your turn. Go again.
They're behind you! On to you!
More blood for the gods.
You weaken! You feel death!
Nali, who's yours? Ready.
Finish it! They're hitting us from afar!
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they were doing.
Shadow dragons are watching us. Don't let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs and Darkspawn to root them out.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are. Exactly.
Knight Commander Lenos, we are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend in you. Continue to serve us, and you will be richly rewarded for the glory of Tevinter Reborn.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
Agarnan has blessed us with ancient knowledge. A relic let us control Darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in his name. Instructions followed for a magical ritual to be drawn on the relic's power.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Look, I thought I'd see if you needed help.
Done!
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Nevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Maevaris Talani, formerly Magister Maevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
Oh!
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Interesting.
That warehouse the Venatori were in. Traders used it before. I remember Ferelden first store. Waist high 5 years back.
How did you join the Shadow Dragons?
Helped make the Templars look the other way when there was a slave rebellion going down. Turned out that the Viper was helping. He brought me on.
That Venatori stunt with the Darkspawn has me dreading what's to come.
Warden training taught me that when you spot a Darkspawn, there's at least 20 more hiding nearby. Spotted any more Darkspawn?
Not close to the shop, but we're keeping alert. We haven't seen the end of them.
Gotta pet the dog. Always gotta pet a dog. Unless they're working, and then you leave them alone.
They're telling us to watch out for Darkspawn.
Will we get any help from the Grey Wardens?
I imagine the Grey Wardens have their hands full elsewhere.
Candlehop study. Do I remember a time when candlehops didn't run messages through the city? Such remarkable magical constructs, they seem to have no particular allegiance to the palace, and absolutely none to the Venatori. In fact, they appear to actively avoid the cult. I even saw one burn their pamphlets. Where do they come from? And is it just me, or have there been more candlehoppers around lately? Okay.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway and let you escape.
Really?
If believing that makes you feel safe.
Interesting.
Keeping busy?
I'm chasing a fraudulent enchantment scheme. It's harmless until the buyer thinks they're immortal.
Read the notes on the circle road case.
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
Well, there's that bridge. Wait. Why are you asking me? Get ready.
Good, because you can heal me.
Right on him.
There's the target. Get him.
Something's ready.
them. Good work, everyone.
Did I break level? No, you didn't. You're not here. Yes! Thank you, Harding. Anything? No. No. Oh, all right. Let's see if I got anything. Points available. 3. Mm-hmm. Really haven't done anything with enemies who inflict damage on you are chilled. I like that one. Yeah, steal some of your wood, thanks. It's a valuable item.
Rumored resistance group affront. Aspirations of hostile takeover.
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archons went fire on the city? Wasn't it a mistake? You know how close those magical defense systems can be. It's just those...
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden, and bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness. My past. Right. When I disobeyed orders and dropped a building on a Darkspawn horde, I see you haven't forgotten. Your report, Junior Warden. I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight. From this mage, Solus? No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf. I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Hang on, it gets worse.
We haven't even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solus, two elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elganon and Gillenay. They're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mevaris Talani? For the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Mevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Mevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
He's fun.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight. It's just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Turn to the lighthouse. Okay, so this is like the first time they're actually making me.
Do not surprise. I wasn't expecting to see a resurgence of the Venatori, Shadow Dragons. All they do is make things complicated for the rest of us.
At least the Shadow Dragons are good.
Don't believe it. Both ideologies are just a piece of the real.
See if I can speed run this. Oops, sorry.
Better be ready.
Ah.
Set up. Press.
Ready to go. Got him in position. That the last of them?
Four seconds.
Done. So, how well do you know the Viper? Because I've heard things
Oh? What things?
like no one really knows who he is.
Is that right?
That maybe he used to be a slave and now fights slavers?
That would make sense.
Or that he's the Archon or a Magister in disguise.
Decent theory.
You know, don't you? You know!
What makes you say that?
You totally know.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Drama. He's a symbol. Slavers aren't going to shiver in their boots about Asher, Viper, Shadow Dragons. Names like that get people talking.
The Candlehop. They carry messages through the city.
You had me followed. Inquired about me. I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through, I thought I'd earned some trust.
I did it to protect the Shadow Dragons and the cause.
Yeah, you protected them. Happy now?
Hello, Rook.
I never thanked you for helping me with the First Warden.
It was my pleasure. Nothing quite like needling authoritarian blowhards to give one such warm feelings.
I'm going to have to sit down and read a bunch of this codex stuff because I don't know it. And like I said, the last time I played the game was Dragon Age Origin. So, you know, there's a lot that, a lot of backstory and history that I don't know. I will not subject you to that. But, oh wait, here we go. This is the first time I think I've had to actually go home through the crossroads.
The Alluvian's working. We're finding help. It's not a bad start.
This started with us failing to finish the last job.
Okay, it's not a bad second start.
Maybe the third will be perfect.
The deeper currents.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that they're inserting this because at some point there'll be a mission that occurs through the maps and or you get attacked. Because otherwise, that's a bit of a waste of time. Ah, never mind. That was interesting. Hi, Boris. Talk to Varric. Or Varric.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I've been fidgeting with this thing since I picked it up, Varric. I know what it looks like.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads. You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
I've got no points to spend. Alright. I need to find out... Dolores, check the artifact, find alluvium that leads to... Oh, so... There we go. Right. So that's the one I'm tracking. Well, this is the one I'm using. That just looks better. No. No, Jesus Christ. And the red does kind of match the helm, the armor. No. Oh God, no. No. Beyond the Stars is the, you know, the corresponding N7 armor. That's actually kind of fun. I'm liking that one. I like that one.
fires are lit.
Yeah, no.
Rook, good to see you.
Oh. I got a mission I can accept. Up here.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
I don't know. I think they're cute.
So cute.
They didn't steal your notes.
Maybe they like you.
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Timiter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
Uh-huh, great. What happened with the diamond?
Long story.
What's the short version?
You take a dip off the dock for a rock, make sure the mage can't freeze you in. You know, that job would have gone smoother, but the client ratted me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year and never know how the stories end.
Happily ever after. Why not, right?
Aren't you some sunshine?
That's me.
I hope you're right.
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your cereal, I'll try and track the ending. No promise on the happy part.
That's fine.
I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Darktown, pick up gossip.
Want company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
There we go. So, I'm assuming that, like, when you get that close, it lets you know, hey, there's possibly a mission here. Where'd he go? All right, so we're going to save here. All right. I think we're going to call it a night. I'm going to feed the cats. Take care of business. All right. But thank you for joining me tonight. Again, my name is Mike. I am your full spastic alchemist. This is I Drink and I Play Things. If you'd like to catch up on past games, check out some past cocktails, you can check out the YouTube link down below, where you can like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Yeah, really appreciate it. Like I know I keep saying, like, this is like from this, I kind of do this and it feels like my college radio days. But on occasion, you know, when someone called up and they had a request, it was kind of a nice little buzz. I like it. Just saying. Like I said, the link's down below. Yeah. Hope to see you soon. If you had a beverage tonight, please enjoy it responsibly. We want to see you back here again. Especially coming this close to the holiday season. And the next time, looks like I'm going to be able to get a little bit of Mass Effect in. That will be nice. A little well-deserved, like, run and gun. Something a little less complicated. I am enjoying I'm looking forward to a little bit more freedom with picking missions and running around and doing things. I do need to figure out the sort of the market system here so that I know, you know, what should I be selling, what I should be buying. Is there anything I can do to help accelerate the leveling of the workshop? It's all starting to fall into place. Kind of. Yeah, I'm so far, there's always sort of like that promise it's going to get better, more exciting, get me a little bit more invested. But I think it can do it. So, again, thank you for joining me. I am your full spastic alchemist. This is I Drink and I Play Things. Cheers to you. I know I do a lot of easy cocktails. This is fantastic. See you next time. Cheers.